Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Geneva. I'm Emily Potosnek, and we'll tell you about ways you can make a difference around the world from right here in Geneva. All that and so much more because GTV News starts right now. Here are your morning announcements for Friday, October 21st, 2022. You might be seeing a lot of purple pinkies around school today. That's because Geneva's business club DECA is hosting its annual Purple Pinky fundraiser today. The money raised will go to help deliver vaccinations to children in third world countries to help end polio. Organizers say polio continues to grip people around the world and we can help.
It's starting to become a bigger thing since more people are just choosing not to vaccinate their kids, and so we see a rise in people who are becoming diagnosed with polio. So by having these fundraisers and offering these vaccines to other kids across the globe, we can lower those numbers and ultimately end polio altogether.
You can donate and get your pinky painted during all lunch hours. And another good cause, and a special shout out to the Vikings for our community. They held a bake sale yesterday to raise money for all those affected by Hurricane Ian. They are organizing another fundraiser through Thanksgiving for all clubs to get involved in to help with hurricane relief. Scan the QR code for more information. Red Ribbon Spirit Week is in full effect next week. Besides the food drive, there will be a full Spirit Week that allows students to show their support. On Monday, you can do that by wearing any red clothes to school. On Tuesday, wear your club or extracurricular activities shirts to show what healthy activities you participate in outside of school. On Wednesday, wear comfortable clothes to show that you're comfortable with your decisions. On Thursday, wear college, military, or vocational gear to show what your future could look like and goals you've set. And on Friday, wear blue and white to show your connection to the community. We'll have more details about Red Ribbon Week and what it means on Monday's show. In sports news, the boys soccer team wrapped up their season last night when they fell to Wheaton North in IHSA regional play. Despite a valiant effort by the team, the Vikings lost 2-1. But that's not all for sports. GTV reporter Jason Hansen joins us now from the sports desk to get us in and filled in on what else happened this week. Jason?
Hello, Geneva. We have a lot of sports to get into, so let's get started. Tomorrow, both the boys and girls cross-country teams suit up for the IHSA Regionals. The race will take place at Northwestern Medicine cross-country course. Good luck to all the runners. As the cross-country team embarks on their run at state, GTV's Quinn Kennedy jogged over to Burgess to talk with the head coach for another edition of Coach's Corner.
Thank you for joining me here today on the second rendition of Coach's Corner. Yeah. First question I had for you is, what is the best race by your team as a whole so far this season?
I think the best race of the season was a couple weeks ago at Sterling, where it's a nice, flat, fast course, and there were lots of PRs by the kids. They had fun about a week and a half ago at Naperville North. It was a twilight meet in the evening in the dark for a lot of them. A lot of good teams under the lights as well.
Has your team been doing good this season, according to you?
Yeah, you know, they've made a lot of progress. So cross country is nice in the fact that you can look at individual progress and then team progress too with your times. We've had lots of PRs as well, and the teams move along nicely. But we're still looking for that next step, the next breakthrough, and hopefully these next few weeks we move on to conference and regionals and sectionals, that we can make that next step, bridge the next gap, and get our top guys under 16 minutes and get a group of them. They're a nice tight pack, but we just got to move that pack up a little bit more, and I think we're ready to make that next leap in a few weeks.
Okay, so my next question is, what has been your biggest surprise so far this season? So whether it be one player who's really stepped up and done much better than you expected them to, or has it been a group of players who've really gone forward?
Yeah, Yeah, I think pretty much we've got a nice group of seniors that have been working together, so I've been very pleased with how they're coming along. And it's just been so consistent. We don't have necessarily a guy who's going to be number one for us all season. We've had several kids be our top runner or lead dog, if you will. We've had some sophomore step up as well. Nice to have some intermixing of the team and not just have one or two guys rely on the same two guys every week. Every week it seems like there's a different runner who steps up, which has been a pleasant surprise for us.
Thank you very much. Do you have anything else you would say to say to GTV?
No, but just thank you for your support and all the footage you have of all the teams. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Quinn. The girls volleyball team traveled last night to play Lake Park High School. After losing the first set 25-27, the girls were able to come back and dominate the second and third sets to finish the season on a high note. Tonight, your 5-3 Viking football team will travel to Lake Park for the last game of the regular season. The Vikings look to add another win to the finish 6-3 record heading into the IHSA state playoffs. It's going to be a cold one, but the theme is ski gear, so make sure to bundle up. That's it for today's Sports Shield Report. Have a great weekend. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Jason. One final reminder that there will be a girls soccer open gym on the Center Street field today from 3 to 5 p.m. Anyone who plans to try out in the spring is welcome. You can email Coach Owens if you have any questions. And now for a quick look at today's weather. Enjoy these nice high temperatures while they last. We have a high of 74 degrees and a low of 50 degrees. And taking a look ahead at tomorrow's weather, looks like it's going to be even nicer out there with a high of 77 degrees and a low of 56 degrees. Here's 3 to know before we go. Viking Pals will be meeting next Tuesday after school in room B129 for a Halloween party. Stop by and meet some new friends. Viking Coffee will be open during periods 4 through 7 next Wednesday. It is cash only. French Club will be meeting next Wednesday in room J241. They will be putting up a Halloween display on Viking Boulevard and watching Ratatouille while tasting some homemade Ratatouille. And GTV Club will be decorating our pumpkin during our meeting next Tuesday in the studio. Well, Geneva, that's all the news we have for you today. I'm Emily Potosnak. Have a fabulous Friday and happy Diwali for those who celebrate.